Max is back, and we are recapping Blackhawks and Jets tonight. Final score 2-1. Jets with a late surge, final minutes of the game, but bit of a heartbreaker there. Solid performance, more than solid, really. But we'll get into that right after the intro. Yeah, man. So we will start out with the Hawks game. I have the lineup pulled up first. So just running through the lines. Rem Pitlick sticking on that first line with Kershaw and Radish. If you noticed anything from them tonight.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of chemistry there. I want to keep that rolling for a minute. He's shown that he can be this player when he was in Montreal, and but it didn't last forever. And then he gets moved around quite a bit. Couldn't really find his space anywhere. Played, I think, entirely AHL time this year now, up until getting moved to Chicago, and now he's got his chance again. He's taking it. He looks effective relative to what this team needs.
Yeah, pretty quality skater too.
Yeah, he's got that speed.
Yeah, nothing elite, right? But quality stuff. He's been nice to have in the lineup, right? Just for a body, and he's capable of being on that first line there. But thought they played well. Second line, Blackwell, Dickinson, Anderson. Dickinson with a few opportunities tonight. A few good looks there. He's a baller. He's been playing awesome the whole season, really, and he had another solid game today with Colin Blackwell. Quality games from him since he's been back.
Yeah. Let me you know those blue line graphs, the game score stuff?
The scorecard, I think you mean.
I got it.
Yeah, if you could pull it up.
I just wanted to see where Blackwell ended up. Yeah. Pretty solid. Really best defensive skater for the Blackhawks tonight, actually.
Really?
Yeah, best defensive metrics going off this model.
Yeah.
So, that's what I was specifically looking for because it showed. And then he had that one real nice drive up the ice. Goes between his legs. Tries to deke three people, but
yeah.
It's just nice to see, and it's nice to see the confidence to even try and pull that off for someone like him. So I want him to keep it rolling.
Yeah. I think Nick Foligno, he pulled off the same exact move too. Maybe a few weeks ago. Sick stuff, but unfortunately couldn't put that one in. Third line, Reichel, Entwistle, Gutman. So keeping it consistent really with that line, I believe. Yeah. And looking at the fourth line, Kachuk, Sanford, and Donato. I like the bottom six. It's just, how it's working out right now with the depleted lineup, but solid stuff really from bottom six.
Overall, yeah. This every time we analyze this, it's got to be in the context of some of these guys would probably not crack the lineup of a playoff team right now.
Right. Oh yeah.
But yeah, they're trying to keep these lines together, trying to build up chemistry while we're lacking so much right now. They just want these players are definitely going to benefit from some consistency with line mates.
Yeah. And I think the forward out was Reese Johnson, so he's been taking a breather away from the ice, right? Recently, since Zach Sanford got here, I think he's been playing pretty decent hockey here. Nothing special, but he's protecting,
it's good enough for what we need right now. We just need warm bodies, and he hasn't made any real big mistakes, and that's kind of the most you can ask right now.
Yeah. Being 6'4", it's just nice to have that size. In the ozone, I saw him cycling the puck around the net, and definitely helps out when you're trying to keep it in the ozone, right? The puck possession. But taking a look at the D pairings, we have Tenorti Murphy, Vlasic, Magna, Korchinski, Zaitsev. Um, Tenorti, little rough tonight, similar
Little.
to,
Yeah.
yeah. hmm Uh, Jason Jacob Magna, he's been playing quality hockey for a few games now.
Yeah. It's effective.
Yeah, definitely like how he's asserted himself.
I think he's the type of player that Richardson wants for this. He's I feel like Richardson can rely on these types of players, and that was Tenorti last year. He just kind of lost it this year.
Yeah, I feel like Magna is a little younger version of Tenorti last year, right?
Yeah, in some ways, yeah.
Yeah, just
But I don't know. Tenorti, he's always pretty much just been the size factor. That's why he's in the league. Magna, it's largely the size, but he's solid enough at all the little things to get a pass. Well,
yeah,
Tenorti, I don't know. There's some slip ups.
definitely.
And what I was telling you earlier, man,
Yeah,
Tenorti's reactive with his stick, and that at this level we just need a little bit more. We need him to manipulate the actual attacker with his stick and be proactive and really assert himself. And that's not always the case. He's reacting to whatever the forward coming at him is doing. And I don't know. Last year he used his size to kind of mitigate that, but this year that's not really helping much.
Yeah, just haven't seen a lot of quality from quality ice time, right? And I noticed his back skating is like worse than last year. I know he's getting older, right? And he's beaten and battered.
Yeah. We have no idea what injuries these guys actually have day to day.
Yeah, right. They're banged up, but yeah, rough stuff basically. Vlasic continuing to play solid as ever. He's probably my favorite D man right now. I know Korchinski.
I just want more from Korchinski right now.
Right, man.
Like if the Blackhawks were off the record, they would tell you, yeah, he should probably be in the AHL right now.
Right.
That's where he would be learning best, but he's only 19. Needs to be 20.
Yeah. Because the only other option would be sending him back to Seattle.
And to be clear, I'm not worried long term. I'm just saying I want a little bit more from Korchinski.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you, man. Tonight, thought he moved the puck well, skated well, but he still has some issues keeping the puck in the ozone, like on the power play. Lost it a couple times there, but he's gonna learn over time.
It's just a messy power play in general, though.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, and that slingshot form, that formation, it's
frustrating.
It's like we've had it since Kane was here, right? And a while before that, but it's ugly, and I don't know why we do it really, but it is what it is with that. Yeah. Peter Mrazek in net, brick wall.
Yep. Probably top 5 game from him this season.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. He gave the team every chance they needed to win, but right up at the end, I mean, it's the Jets. They are currently the best. I believe they have the most points in the league.
Yeah, I think so.
Curious about a point percentage, though.
Yeah, they were saying on the broadcast. Yeah,
it's the Jets by a significant margin.
Really? Wow. Wasn't expecting that, right? Going into the season.
Yeah, not really. I think I had them 3rd in the division.
Really?
Can find that out.
Wow.
But still, yeah. I mean, I did not expect this.
No. And maybe it wasn't the most surprising thing because of that Pierre-Luc Dubois trade. You
Yeah.
know, they got a lot of bodies in that lineup, lot of speed, a lot of skill, and wow, like they've really made that work there.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Winnipeg right behind Colorado and Dallas. So, I mean,
Oh,
not entirely unpredictable, but definitely more than even Jets fans expected.
yeah. It's impressive, you know. Uh, just a jumbled lineup, really, with those new players there, but they're making it work, man, and that's cool for them, for Winnipeg. Let's jump into the stats, game stats here. Shots on goal, 28 for the Jets, 21 for the Hawks, but that second period, the Hawks completely shut down the Jets there. Uh, the defensive zone coverage was just awesome. Block shots, it's great stuff in the D zone. You know, neutral zone, they were shutting them off. Middle of the game there. I mean, this is probably one of the maybe a top five defensive performance this year.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
mean, it looks a little bit better when you have
mhm.
Mrazek blocking everything, but yeah, they were effective in all areas, all types of defending.
Yeah. Um, it was just surprising, you know, since I think this is our third game against the Jets.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, this season, but keeping them one zip for basically the whole game.
Hmm.
Um, and you know they pop a few at the end there, but face-off percentage 52.1% for the Jets, 47.9% for the Hawks. So a bit more even, better than where it was recently. I think we saw a difference in that in their play, puck possession, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Penalty minutes, 8 on the Hawks, 4 on the Jets. 30 hits for the Jets, 13 for the Hawks. So physical game, but playing that slower style, we really took away Nikolai Ehlers, and I believe Kyle Connor's been out for a little while now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, but wow, I think they're 11-1 since Connor's been out, and they've won 7 in a row. Uh, so we almost had him tonight.
Very close. Yeah.
Very close.
By the end there, I was expecting overtime, but I mean, Ehlers pretty good drive and shot.
Yeah. I've always liked him as a player, you know, just speed and skill. Very underrated
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
He got the third star of the night. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
Mrazek got the first star, deserved, but I didn't realize
Really.
that.
Yeah. Just going back to Razik. Yeah, it was 28 shots. So awesome performance from Peter again. I think we mentioned before he should have some good value at the deadline here coming up. Not too far away, but yeah, he's been just so impressive for us. Block shots, 27 for the Hawks, like I was hinting earlier. 20 block shots for the Jets. Even at 6 for giveaways. Takeaways 7 for the Jets, 4 for the Hawks. So just very, very impressive game until the final minutes, you know. Crazy stuff. And that's crazy to see without Kyle Connor. Uh, I mean, that's awesome. Uh, who was their coach again? In Winnipeg? Oh man, I should have brought it up.
Dude, it's bonus. I think it's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
He is head coach of Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I was talking about him earlier, but yeah, it's been an impressive change year over year for the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I credit Bonas largely with that.
Yeah.
And I think Dickinson was saying Bonas was one of the biggest influences in his improvements coming into the league.
Really?
Yeah, I'm guessing when he was with Dallas.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. I think Dickinson started in Dallas.
Yeah, he did. He was drafted by Dallas.
Really? Okay.
Then he was traded to Vancouver, and then they needed cap relief, so they sent him here for sent him here with a second, and we're about to get a second again.
Yeah. Right. He's staying hot. Playing great, really. And I think that trade was Dickinson and a second for Stillman, Riley Stillman. So that's
I think that's right.
yeah, that's great stuff. But I will check the scoring really quick here. So Connor Murphy gets on the board there in the second period. So first period scoreless. Murphy gets on the board. Assist from Reichel, sort of a drop pass.
Yeah, it was a deceptive play that he was able to drop it off to Murphy with space, give him space because of the route he took. And yeah, primary apple for Reichel, 5v5.
Yeah.
So love to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty rare these days, you know.
Yeah, Reichel's been playing better. He's got the confidence, and I do think there is something to say. There's something to the idea that Bedard being out is letting a lot of these players kind of try and take the reins.
Yeah, I think they're just playing a little freer, right?
Yeah, a little.
Just whacking whatever. Cycling a lot better. The cycling in the ozone has improved because Bedard's more, isolation, like perimeter passing,
It can be, definitely.
Yeah, but they've been moving. They've been constantly moving. I think that's the biggest difference since Connor's been out to me, is the movement.
Yeah, in the actual play, I feel like there's
Right.
there's sort of a mentality shift back to last year's
Right.
underdog mentality,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on why that is. It's just interesting to point out.
Yeah, right. I would definitely not want us to play like last year every year, right? But once more skill gets in here throughout, the near future, we will see how Coach Luke takes care of that, because that's going to be key. That's going to be the biggest thing is how does Coach Luke, adjust with more skill.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, part of what got him the job was he showed he could coach skill in Montreal when they had a little bit of a run to the Stanley Cup Finals in the bubble year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their coach went out sick, and he stepped up, and he. I mean, the whole league took notice because he did pretty well in a pinch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember watching the finals there. Montreal and
might have been
Tampa.
Was that the finals?
I think. Cole Caulfield was going off during those playoffs. I believe that was his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been Tampa. Because Montreal got swept.
Might have been Tampa. I think you're right.
Yeah. I mean,
2021?
Yeah.
Montreal beats Vegas and then loses to Tampa 4-1.
Wow, 4-1.
But yeah, Luke Richardson got Montreal past that Vegas team. So
Yeah, right.
by the way, I'm pretty sure that Vegas team isn't that who the Hawks lost to? Am I misremembering?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, not that year. No, that was the very first bubble year. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was
Insider.
the yeah. No problem, man. I think that was that COVID season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bubble playoff.
Mhm.
Weird thing that we beat Edmonton in that first round.
That was awesome.
That was
By the
a
way,
lot of fun, yeah.
pretty much the best playing that Kirby Doc ever had in Chicago.
Yeah.
And it happened with no crowd, and I think that actually had a little bit to do with it. But then snaps his arm into at the World Juniors and was never quite got back.
Yeah.
But hey, you see that Ethan Del Mastro is going to the All-Star game for the AHL?
Yes, he is. He was selected from the.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Good for Ethan, man, in Rockford.
Yeah.
I believe he's been paired with Nolan Allen.
I think so. That was last I knew.
Yeah.
They're trying out Allen on that right side because they already know that they have a logjam on the left side.
Yeah. And they're both lefties, so just sticking with it. That's cool because I think Nolan Allen played the right side in Seattle with Korch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So he's getting used to it, filling that role on the right side.
Yeah, he's made comments about how, for him personally, he doesn't find it that tough compared to the left side. He said something about how some things are actually much easier to do on your offside.
Okay, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I could definitely see that. For passing up ice, yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Just wrapping up the scoring. I forgot about the last two here.
All right.
Yeah. So with like less than 4 minutes to go here, Gabe Velarde, he tipped in the shot, tied it up, 1-1. I was pretty much expecting them to get on the board there.
Yeah.
They were pressuring pretty hard there towards the end, and best team in the league as of right now. A minute and 5 seconds to go. Ehlers snipes it on the break, flying down the left boards, left circle. He snipes it far side, past Mrazek's glove, and might have been able to get that one.
Yeah, I think Mrazek would tell you that he should have
Yeah.
had that, but I don't. It was a good shot.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill him for it. He's been awesome. So unfortunate, but yeah, final score 2-1, heartbreaker. Would have been cool to see the team get a win. I believe we've lost a few straight now. I think 3 to 4 games.
We beat the Flames our first game
Flames.
without Bedard,
Right.
so that cut into our losing streak.
Yeah,
quite a few games actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets were the last team before the Flames that we beat.
Yep.
Which is funny.
Yeah. They're 11-1. Yeah, without Kyle Connors. So that's crazy.
Yep. And then we play the Stars on Saturday.
Yep. We are.
So this team may want a little bit of a rematch.
Mm-hmm. And I believe this game is. Let's see. This is at home. On Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time, Chicago time. Don't like playing the Stars. Really don't like it, especially because of Jamie Benn. Just hate him. Yeah. I hate him so much.
That's a valid take.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the Hawks and Jets. Not a lot of prospect news this week.
Not much.
Yeah.
I was hoping Nick Lardis would get traded, but I don't think that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think the trade deadline's actually coming up for the OHL soon here. I think the WHL trade deadline already passed. I would have to look into it. But
yeah.
Gavin Hayes got traded. We talked about that already.
Mm-hmm.
In other prospect news, Frankie Nazar, I think, is going to have a game tomorrow. His first game back from winning a gold medal.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm hoping they keep him and Gavin Brindley together.
Yeah.
Try and keep that going.
Mm-hmm. Should be on that first line, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Frank Nazar at center, Gavin Brindley on the right.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, would love to see that. I believe Paul Ledwinski, he had an OT GWG tonight. So he's been awesome this season. Captain of the Kingston
Frontenacs,
right?
Whatever that is.
Yeah, have no idea, but
he's the captain.
Yeah, former captain Shane Wright, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So Paulie, he's taking the lead. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna step into Rockford next year and be pretty exciting.
Yeah, love how he plays.
Yeah, I want to see if they try and kind of shift him, push him towards that defensive role that he already kind of plays, or if they're really going to try and push that offensive mind, because he doesn't have a ton of offense to him. But this year, it's been it's been a pleasant surprise what he's been putting up.
Yeah, he's definitely popping off. Just love to see it. As the captain, everything's coming together for Paulie right now. Great to see. But yeah, Hawks Saturday. Stars are in town, 7 p.m. Central Time. Not much else to throw in. Let me double check really quick on any updates tonight. Seems like everyone's healthy. Came out healthy. No injuries, nothing. Hoping to get Seth Jones back, maybe by next week.
Yeah,
possibly
something like that. He's been skating. Did you see that our boy Samuel Savoie was skating with everyone, which is great to see for someone who snapped a leg in two.
Yeah, that was ugly. A while ago. Awesome days back on the ice.
Yeah, he was skating with Foligno and Jones. So he's still in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the Hawks put out a timeline for Nick Foligno.
For Foligno, no, I haven't seen one, but
no.
They were talking about how he's still going to be able to skate hard. It's just the finger.
Dang. Well, fractured finger. Yeah, he's probably going to have a big old splint and stuff on it. But yeah, man, he's tough.
Yeah. If this was the playoffs, he might be trying to dress up. But,
yeah.
It's very much not. So please heal.
Yeah. Yeah, because would like to see him back next year. So just heal it up, man. No problem. This season. But yeah, that wraps it up for today. Final score 2-1. Hawks lose in the final minutes there to the Jets. But that wraps up the Hawks game in prospect news. I'll be back Saturday to recap that. Hawks and Stars. Yeah. So we'll see you guys next time. Keep an eye on the updates on the account. Always have everything from the beat instantly. And we'll see you next time. Let's go Hawks.
Let's go Hawks, man.